It's Karen Dubs with FlexibleWarrior.com, and I happen to be in one of my favorite places to run and to sit when I just need to kind of get centered and calm. But the reality is you can be anywhere and simply use your breathing and the power of your mind to get yourself centered and calm. So a lot of us, especially if we're training for a triathlon and an open water swim is something new for us, then we get very anxious and excited and worried a lot of times about what lies ahead for us with that swim. So it's really ideal to use some yoga breathing techniques to get yourself calm and centered prior to any race, but in particular if there's a race that you're really worried about or a competition that's kind of got you keyed up and overly thinking. All right, so I'm just going to share with you a breathing technique. Again, you can do this anywhere. I just happen to be fortunate to today be here on a beautiful day in a beautiful surrounding. But you can do this in your living room, on an airplane, in your car, anytime, anywhere. And you can apply this both to your yoga practice, you can apply it to your sports, and you can then apply it to stressful situations in your life. So that's the beauty of yoga. All right, so I'd like you to come to a seated position, and you can sit up on some pillows or some yoga blocks if you have them. If you're really uncomfortable and your hips are really tight, then just lie down onto your back. Okay, it's all good. So if you can, you're going to do use a mudra, which is just a pose for your hands. So you're going to bring your thumb and your index finger together to touch. And that just creates a circle, which is calming for the mind and centering also for the mind and the body. All right, so you're just going to rest your hands on the backs of your knees and bring your thumb and your index finger together to touch. I'd like for you to go ahead and close your eyes. So with your eyes closed, I want you to start to just notice your breathing. Where is it right now? How does it feel? Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it quick? Is it slow? Just notice it. You have to just start by noticing where you are and then set an intention in your mind of how you want to feel. So how do you want to feel during your race? How do you want to feel in your life? You want to feel peaceful, empowered, calm, strong, centered. Choose a few words that reinforce how you want to feel, both in your life, in your sport, in your practice sessions, and in your race day, so you have continuity. All right, and now start to elongate your in-breath. And so I want you to start to think about your breath having three parts. So it's going to come into the belly first, then up through the ribs, and then up lastly through the heart into the top of the lungs and the chest. And then on the way out, it comes out from the chest, out from the ribs, and lastly, out through the belly. So just practice that a few times, from the belly to the ribs, to the top of the lung, and then out from the top of the lung, through the ribs, and lastly out through the belly. The breathing is in through the nose, feel the length in the spine, the openness through the crown of the head on the inhale, and then out through the nose, feel the very bottom of your exhalation, and that's where you're really going to feel that calming sensation come over the mind and over the body. I'd like you to just continue to practice this. Maybe you can just do it for a minute the first time. Maybe you can build up to 2 to 3 minutes. Again, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your first race, you started and you progressed until you were ready. All right, so breathing and practicing yoga are the very same thing. Don't expect to have instant results, but practice it if it's really something that you want to grow and increase your potential with. All right, so that's just a quick breathing technique. Again, you can apply this to your life, you can apply this to your sport, and of course your yoga practice as well. So thank you very much for your energy. Good luck with your race day. Namaste.